Hello and welcome back to GT Racing, GT7 to be precise. So I've not been posting a lot of videos just because I've not been racing for a couple of months now, maybe more. But now I'm back. This is Road Atlanta. So now you will just see the car for the season. So this is season 15 of ALR, which I'll be taking part in tier 2. So I'm still kind of high up in the tiers. I was expecting I will be dropped down to tier 3, but that didn't seem to be the case. Anyways, I'll be driving this Lexus, this beautiful blue to purple livery. So let's see how the season would entail, starting with Road Atlanta. Okay, so let's go through the fastest lap in qualifying as usual. Road Atlanta. So here, coming into the right-hander, very easy to understeer towards the outside there. So you have to go really carefully here. So a lot of S's coming up here, so you have to be careful with track limits as well. And the curbs here are really killer curbs. You have to be careful in terms of how you attack the curbs just at the right moment. That you can see it's really unsettling the car as well. Here you have to go on top of it, and here also on top of it, and here you can take as much as you can, again keeping in with the track limits. It's really difficult over here. Now coming in through the two right-handers, it's really easy to lose speed and to also understeer and sometimes even oversteer out of the corner. But here, going into first gear, many people take second gear. I like to go in the first gear to get just a bit more throttle there, but and also to rotate the car a little bit better. So now going to the back straight, so there's a car in front there will serve a penalty, so I'll get in front of him so he would not be a challenge to me. So just going up the gears, you can see that I'm really significantly improving in my time route right here. So there, if you saw the line there, just braking before it and now attacking these corners really aggressively. Now coming up to the last bend, again you don't need to brake at all here, just turn the car right and that's it. That's the lap of Road Atlanta. So that was enough to give me 117.8, about 1 second away from the leader there. Of course, this is my first race coming back, so I was not expecting magic or anything like this, but I was quite competitive. I would say my teammate was only 2/10 away, so really happy with that lap. Let's see how the sprint race would go. Alrighty then, so let's go to the sprint race, starting in P7th, standing start. Let's see how things would go. Of course, putting in all my settings there in -2 brake balance. That's what I found most comfortable with. And away we go. So here I actually decided to give my teammate a bump draft there. So I saw that he was a little bit slow out of the line, so I thought of giving him a bump draft and then going into my line to the inside there. And I was really careful here in T1. Of course you always want to be careful, but because of this, now there's someone in the right hand side of me, so I have to be careful. And you can see two people going out of the corner there, and I get a bit of whack there. So just gingerly going through there, I lost a little bit of momentum because of that whack. But going through this SS, I was holding the brakes more than I would normally would there. Here I just tried to go out of the McLaren there, but I turned two left there, and that kind of unsettled the car. Now losing a lot of momentum, losing 2 positions now as well. Trying to go to the outside there, but I think the position is already lost, so I gave it away now to Ross. And so right now in P number 9. Let's see what will happen here. So I'm really close to Ross there, and I tried to go into the inside here, trying to fake a move there, but it kind of faked me at the end of the day because I had to go to the curb there, and the curb was really not so kind on my car there. And I'm losing now momentum to Astro and Anton, so now to P number 11. Okay, so now lap number 4. So let's see what will happen here. So I'm really close with Anton here, so I get a good momentum coming out of the last corner there. Now going alongside him, so I decided to outbrake him here a little bit. So just about giving him enough space there. There was a little bit of a bang there, but I think it was just coming together, but nothing else then. So P number 10. Jumping now to lap number 7. So you can see the Toyota there going a little bit wide, so I decided to go to the inside, but I get a little bit of banging from him as well. I didn't see him taking the normal line. I don't know if it was because his car was going a little bit out there, that unsettled his car coming into me, or I don't know what was happening there. But anyways, I got the position done, and Anton is right behind me now. I lose a little bit of momentum, but anyways, I think the Lexus, my car that I'm driving, has enough momentum going up this corner here, so managed to go into the inside there. Anton is attacking my outside there, and I'm just giving it enough space as well on the now in the inside for him. I'm going to the outside there and just about managed to keep to the inside there, giving him enough space there as well to go to the curbs. but yeah, just about enough to keep it there in P number 9. Alright, so you can see if car ghosted there, whack from penalty, so I just managed to go to the inside of him here to P number 8. So good move there. So now going through these corners here, and yeah, K10 there basically just kind of yeah, went slowly there and kind of lost my momentum because of this. And yeah, so here Van der Speck just managed to get to inside of me, so net position 9. So the penultimate lap of the sprint, let's see what will happen. Yeah, so going through this S's, let's see what will happen. They're going through it finally here, and yeah, so the car just basically became a little bit unsettled because of the curbs there, right? The curbs a little bit wrongly there. That is what I was saying with the curbs there. It's really difficult there, and I lost the position there to Anton. And yeah, so here as well, Wack is in the inside there, and yeah, just managed to keep in front of him so far. So yeah, managed to keep the 10th position, and that was basically it. So 12 laps, so managed to finish in P number 10. Yeah, I would say yeah, the pace was basically around that area, so I'm not too disappointed with the results. That will also give me a P1 start later on, so let's see how the feature race would go. Okay, so let's start in P number 1 because I finished P10, so it's reversed from up to P number 10. So yeah, putting in my settings, this will be a rolling start. Maybe I should explain as well, maybe I forgot to mention, there's this new format where the sprint is fixed in its laps and also the feature is fixed in its laps. Previously it was like a countdown, like a timer, but now we have fixed 30 laps. So I would start in P number 1, so nothing dramatic that will happen in this first lap, so nothing else. So let's skip it and let's go to lap number 3. So this is when trouble will hit. So I kind of go a little bit too much into the curbs there. This was definitely my fault. Definitely I shouldn't have gone too much, but you can see in other tracks that wouldn't have been even a penalty. But anyways, 1.5 seconds. Yep, now going through this sequence of corners here, and I really understeer way too much into the curbs, and yeah, just lost the car because of that. So yeah, a big spin there, and yeah, now dropping like a stone. And of course I don't want to also unsafely rejoin, so I'm trying to slowly go through here, going in second gear, make sure that no cars are there. So it's really difficult as well because it's the start of the race. Yeah, everyone is just bunched up, so it's really difficult to join back the track safely, and also in that position it was really difficult, so I had to slowly come back. And yeah, that means P number 12, and now also with the penalty I kind of crawl back now to even P number 14, so not the best of lap 3s there. As they say, the only way is forward, and yeah, now Tap and my teammate had coming together, so I inherited 2 positions there. And next lap, let's see what will happen here. So the Toyotas are going in front of me, and Astro there just has a bit of a moment there, so that was enough to give me an invitation to go to the inside there. So he gave me enough position there, so thanks for that. And yeah, so the move is done, and the Lexus is faster than the Toyota in the straight, and P number 11. Jumping then to lap number 6, so a routine penalty pass there, so to P number 10. Lap 12, I decided to let my teammate go because he just had much more pace than me. We decided that we didn't want to do some kind of bump drafting here, but anyways, I would have been anyway just slower than him anyways with any of the bump drafting that I was doing, so it's just better to let him go. So P number 11. In the next lap itself, yeah, with the tires again going to the curbs there and kind of unsettled the car, and because of that I had to go to the outside there. I could have slowed down a little bit, but I didn't, and because of this I'll get a 3-second penalty. So yeah, just crazy. Sometimes some of the penalties that are applied, it's not consistent enough. People have been clamoring about it, but it is what it is. So here, let's see, my car is almost going to a crawl there in the straight, and because of that I'm losing 2 positions now, and Whack just in front of me, P13. So lap 15, right in the middle of the race, is when I decided to come into the pits. You have to be careful with this pit entry here. You have to brake a little bit to come in, otherwise you can get a penalty. Yeah, but anyways, my strategy would be mediums to mediums, so just changing one medium to another medium, and that's why I'm coming in the middle of the race. You can see that the tire was already gone, and yeah, so getting a fresh tire was really good. And you can see in front of me there's someone who got a penalty. I assume it's because of a pit lane infringement, and you can see another car just going absolutely wild there. I think he just forgot to brake or something, I don't know. And here I was really careful as well. I didn't know like how to react to how he came back to, but luckily he kind of moved out of the way, so yeah, nothing happened there. but lost a little bit of momentum. But anyway, so now I'm also going to get the other car. So fast forwarding a little bit, and you can see that after he served his penalty, I'm going to go up to P number 11. Let's jump all the way to lap 29 because nothing really happened in the middle. Yep, so I'm really close here to Wack. He's in front of me. He's getting a good slipstream from Anton in front of him. Yeah, just because of that, I really cannot make a move between both of them. Both of their tires are gone, and in fact you can see even mine is gone. So I'm just trying to carefully place my car so that I can get the two cars. But yeah, here I think Wack had some kind of moment before I kind of tapped him. But you can maybe also mention by seeing this, was it my fault? I think he had already a moment and then I kind of banged into him. That's why I didn't give the position back to him. I did had a discussion with him later on as well, so I don't know who was exactly at fault there, but anyways, it is what it is. So already coming to the final lap. Yeah, so kind of an eventful race, and you can see again I just got a penalty by just going a little bit out of track there. So, and yeah, so that means that I will eventually lose the position anyways, so nothing would have come out of it. And yeah, Anton's tire is also gone. You can see he was going so slowly there, and mine was also already gone. Wack's probably also the same. But yeah, very eventful race. This is my first race back, and also the first race that I'm having with this new game physics, the physics that changed a little bit. The tire models have changed a lot. So here you can see that when the tire is like almost empty there, you're really feeling it much more than you would in the past, which is how it should be. So yeah, just getting into grips with the game physics. It's also a new car for me. I've not driven the Lexus in the previous seasons, so it's also a new car for me. Not really a favorite track as well. So all of these combinations I think made me make a lot of errors that I wouldn't have usually made. But coming back, I think it's nice to race again. So definitely I think I can only improve from here. So now coming into the final bend, and Wack actually ran out of fuel, he told me later on. Kind of pushed him over the line. But anyways, this will be a P number 12. So not a good way to start the season, especially as I ended the last season or the last race before I left quite well. But anyways, it is what it is. There's only one way from here, definitely, as I get more used to the car and to the other tracks as well. But yeah, so let's see what the next races bring. Before that, a look at the standings. Yeah, this is just my first race back. I missed the first race yeah, due to not being available. But yes, so this is round 2 already. Yep, not too far up the leaderboard, and I don't really care too much about that, to be frank, at this point. I'm going to help my teammate as much as I can, but it is what it is. So thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video.